G'day guys, the comic book noob here, and today for the weekly review we have got The Amazing Spider-Man number 45, part 1 of the Sins Rising saga. So stick around guys and we'll go through this issue. Alright guys, and we're back. The comic book noob here, bringing you the review of The Amazing Spider-Man number 45. So yeah, like always guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you like what I'm putting out, remember to subscribe as well. So you don't really need to guys, but it's in the bag, so I apologize for the glare. But this is the one shot of The Amazing Spider-Man Sins Rising prelude. You can read this before you read issue 45. It just tells you more about the Sin Eater character. So it's a good little background story revolving around that. But it's not essential to read before it. You can read 45 without reading the one shot, but if you want to know more about the character, then yeah, I recommend you pick this up as well. So let's get started. So Nick Spencer is still writing the book. A lot of people have been complaining about it's been very slow. I think I jumped onto Amazing Spider-Man at a good time where, I haven't read from issue 1. I'm only from issue 42, I think. So I haven't been reading for that long, this current run of Amazing Spider-Man. So Mark Bagley is on the pencils as well, which is really cool to see. And basically the story just starts off with this Carly Cooper character, which I don't know sort of what role she has played or will play in this story. So it basically just says now she's a forensic police officer person. She knows Mary Jane. She knows that Peter Parker's Spider-Man. And yeah, so she returns in the end of the issue. I won't tell you or show you what sort of happens I don't think anything big happens, but just in case, I won't show you what happens. Just if it is a surprise, you're still surprised. So Peter Parker's having a bit of a daydream. Mary Jane was supposed to come back to the city, and by the looks of it, it looks like he was going to propose. I think if you read issue 44, I think he actually says that he was going to propose to Mary Jane as well, but doesn't end up doing it. So then we get on to Chase, and the art is really quite cool in this as well. And I apologize for my French bulldog. I can just hear her like snuffing and puffing, and God, she's terrible. But yeah, there is a chase scene with Overdrive here, and Spider-Man sort of chases after him. And also, if you haven't picked up or you aren't reading The Amazing Spider-Man at the moment, issue 44 basically just goes over how and why Overdrive is speeding through Manhattan, basically. So it's not necessary to read this before 45. You can jump into 45 and sort of understand what's going on, but if you want more of a background on what is happening in issue 45, then yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 44 and the Sins Rising prelude, the one shot. It'll give you a nice little background, but it's not essential. You can basically pick 45 up and understand what's going on. But anyway, Spider-Man eventually just catches up to him. He's saying he can't slow down. I don't think he tells him the Sin Eater is after him. He just keeps saying that someone's after him, and then the Sin Eater appears, and like Spider-Man knows who it is. Once again, if you read the Sins Rising prelude, you'll understand more of why Spider-Man knows who he is. That actually, all this sort of happens in, I believe, like 1980. I'm going to say 1982. This Sin Eater character sort of came about. I can't remember his identity. I think it's there. yeah, I can't see his name. I'm not going to sit there and look at it. He does look like quite a cool character, but apparently, like, the storyline he was in the 80s, he only lasted, you know, a few issues anyway. He kills this detective. Was she a detective? I'm not sure, but yeah. Well, I mean, she's got a police badge, but this Dewolf, this Jane Dewolf, Sin Eater killed her and a couple other people, and he ended up. It was like a forced suicide thing where he gave the police no other option but to shoot him, kill him. And he's dead, he's returned, and you get a little snippet. There's also some other things that I am purposely skipping over as well, just so I don't spoil the story for you. But you do get a little snippet there of Kindred. Now, he's not there, it's just sort of Spider-Man imagining him from his dream or dreams that he's been having. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it. The artwork is fantastic in it. The storyline is good. It looks like it's becoming more of a darker story, which, by the sounds of it, is a nice twist from the Boomerang Peter Parker housemate situation and all that sort of stuff that's going on. But overall, I gotta say, if you're not reading The Amazing Spider-Man, or you've gone off it and you maybe want to come back to it, it might be a good time to jump back on it for this. I believe this Sins Rising goes either to or beyond issue 50. So what happens after that, who knows? But I think it's a pretty good time to jump on The Amazing Spider-Man. So I'm going to recommend it to, if you're a Spider-Man fan, especially, maybe start picking this up again, because it's quite a good book. Quite enjoyed it. And I like dark shit too, so it looks like we're going to go down that path, which I'm alright with. Anyway, guys, that is the review. Let me know your thoughts. Remember to like and subscribe if you're not already. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next video.